Okay, here's the problem with these electronic trucks. I was having a problem with my DEF fluid leveler sensor gauge. The gauge kept going up and down, even after I had filled it up. Well, I took it in. They had to put the computer on. The computer said it was a DEF fluid leveler sensor. So, what did they do? They ordered a new part, got it 4 days later. They put that in on a Thursday night, started rolling Friday morning to get my next load, and it wasn't working still. So I drove 19 miles down the road, got to the next exit, turned around and went back to Freightliner. And so I had to give up that load that that was picking up in Spokane going to Santa Ana, California. Well, I get back there and I tell them about it, and my amber mill light came back on and told them about it. So they took the truck in the morning. I got there about 8 o'clock in the morning, roughly somewhere around there. And about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, they said it was done. I go, well, what was wrong with it? And they said the way the wires ran, the way the manufacturer ran the wires, the wire rubbed to the bare wire, started hitting the frame, and it was shorting it out. That's what was causing the problem. And I'm sitting here thinking, well, if they would have done that in the first place, I could have gotten, I'm sure that other sensor was good now that I think about it. So I waited 4 days to get a new part in, and then another 2 days for them to put a mechanic on it to get it in. So I was down 7 days when I only had to be down a couple of days because it was the weekend if they would have just looked for that wire to begin with. But since they go by the computer and what the computer readout says, they put in a new DEF sensor. And come to find out, it was just that wire. I put it in, told the company I was ready to go. So they gave me another load out of Spokane going down to Superior, Colorado. Now, it did kind of work out for me there because both loads, one going to Santa Ana, California, and the one going to Superior, Colorado, both delivered on Monday. Well, the load going to Superior, Colorado paid a lot more. Well, about $350 more, and it was about 200 miles shorter. So I did make out on that deal. So it did help me out there, but the fact that I sat for a week for a broken wire, a worn wire that the manufacturer installed and didn't run it right, I lost money for that week. So now I'm headed to Spokane, pick up that load and head to Superior, Colorado, which is up there by Boulder, and deliver that Monday morning. So I still lost time when, if they didn't go by the computer every time and just troubleshooted stuff first, I wouldn't have sat a whole week. But what do you do, right? Well, and don't look at this. I guess the date and time is right up there, isn't it? All right, well, I guess I'll cut this short and go to bed, get up in the morning, and start rolling for Colorado. All right, y'all have yourself a good one, and we'll catch you on the flip-flop. Well, now that I'm looking at the date's kind of jumping, and so yeah, the date is wrong on this time up there. It's actually September 30th. The time is a little off as well. It's showing 7 o'clock. It was about more like 6 o'clock. Well, no, wait, I guess 7 o'clock. Yeah, that would be mountain time. But the dates jump between August 31st and September 30th. Well, it's actually September 30th, so don't go by that. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it'll work itself out. I ain't too worried about that myself. But anyway, that's just a PS there. So, we'll catch you on the flip-flop.